What's good, YouTube, man, and welcome back to the channel. And today, man, we're gonna do an official breakdown of the Not Like Us music video, bro. I watched the music video. I didn't make a reaction to it. I probably should have, bro, but I want to see all the Easter eggs because I feel like I understand the beef, but I really don't understand the beef. Like, I get why they back and forth with each other, but people are saying this goes back decades, bro. Like, well, not decades, like since the beginning of Kendrick and Drake. Like, they've been at each other's throat about this type of stuff. So, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, man. But, man, before I press this play button, if this is your first time seeing your boy Solid on your screen, man, do me a favor, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on so you never miss another Solid upload. Let's get into this one, bro. Hopefully I don't get no...
Trending at number 1 on YouTube for days since it's dropped. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video release, stopping all of us on our tracks. And I've been hounding new rock stars to let me talk about it, and they're finally letting me talk about it. I wanted to break down the beef. I wanted to talk about it, dissect it, eat it, chew it up, spit it out, tell you guys all about it. We had a lot of other things on our plate though this week, but finally God heard my consistent nagging and said, fine, stop asking. So here it is, my scene-by-scene breakdown of Not Like Us, the music video. A music video breakdown, like pop-up video. And a quick reminder.
First and foremost, before I even press play and really get into it, I want y'all to know I'm from Watts, California, so probably most of the stuff they gonna say I already know. But I mean, you know, still there's still stuff I don't know. So if there's something I know, I'll break it down to you a little bit more. If give you a little bit more context clues. All right, that's what I'm saying. That's what we'll do.
Find the latest and greatest in new rock stars merch. Gear up for the biggest movie of the summer. It's coming up at the end of the month. I'm talking Deadpool and Wolverine. Show your love for all of our different merch and the fandoms we have over there. We got a new Agatha shirt coming. Oh, that trailer was so good. I'm gonna wear that shirt every day until the show drops in September. Grabbing some merch from nerdride.shop is a great way to support the channel.
We'll let it go. It looks like it's about to start right now.
Breaking down all these properties that you love, like the Not Like Us video. First time for anything. So, for those that don't clearly know Drake and Kendrick's beef, I'm gonna make this exceptionally quick because most of y'all watching this probably already know that by now. There's been beef between everyone and Drake for years, and rightfully so. But the beef between Drake and Kendrick began 13 years ago around Drake's Take Care album. But see, after doing a couple of songs together, that's where the two had a fucking problem. Kendrick came for everyone, literally everybody on Big Sean's song Control, and where most other rappers could take a diss like, you know, Jeff Ross Roast.
Famously walked into the owner Robert Kraft's office and said, "I'm the best decision your
Bro, I didn't like that. I did not like that.
Would you like a massage?" I love Robert Kraft. I love that shit again.
Okay. Drake chose to play it like Tom Brady and make a big scene out of it. He sneak disses Kendrick in his next album, Nothing Was the Same. In the song The Language, Drake says, I don't know why they've been lying, but your shit is not that inspiring. Later, Birdman was like, nah, it ain't about Kendrick. But my question is, why would anyone believe Birdman? Exactly a month later, Kendrick fired back at the 2013 BET Hip Hop Awards cypher, coming for everyone again, but also mainly Drake, which was an iconic set. My favorite part of this is both rappers could just be making songs and not dissing each other, and we're just thinking and forcing their lyrics into a narrative. Then again, in what world are these two going to talk it out and move past this? Also, where's the fun in that? Things start simmering. It looks like Kendrick and Drake will always have this beef. Maybe it starts to fizzle out in the public eye. Then we have rappers like Meek Mill shake it up about Drake having ghostwriters make his songs in 2015, which rekindled a big flame under Kendrick's hate core, and I love it. Of course, the two rappers got to deal with their own shit eventually, put the sneak diss into a pause. You know, Kendrick has to be Kendrick and Drake has to be Drake, I guess. That is until Big Dog Kendrick wakes up and hears something in the distance, like a beacon for help. Nah, a beacon for war. First-person shooter releases on Drake's For All the Dogs album in 2023, and let me tell you, not all dogs went to heaven that day. Track 6, J. Cole says, love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K. Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league. Tell me exactly whom? Who? Drake and Kendrick are in the same tier. Before y'all come for me, I grew up on both Kendrick and Drake. Drake is for my sassy pop hip hop side, and Kendrick is for the family, you know, the roots. Say what you will, J. Cole knew exactly what he was doing here. So then Kendrick awakens like that Squidward meme.
Bro, and that's my thing. I feel like y'all can hear me out on this or not. I think J. Cole had everything to do with this. Everything to do with it. I think J. Cole knew what he was doing. He knew it to rile up Kendrick and wake him back up, which is what he's always wanted. Because if y'all don't know, J. Cole is who found Kendrick Lamar. Now, hear me out. I know people are like, no, he didn't. It was top. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, when it came down to it, J. Cole is the person who told Dr. Dre, hey, you need to hear about this kid from Compton being K. Dot. So I think he always wanted to wake him back up because he felt like not Kendrick had got soft, but Kendrick was more or less like, nah, I don't care, bro. I'm just family oriented. So I think J. Cole reawoken that beast and what we got after it was just madness. That's what I think. I think J. Cole knew from the jump what he was doing. That's what I'm being honest with you.
And Let's Loose, featuring on Metro Boomin and Future's album that was completely a diss album catered, signed, sealed, and delivered to Drake. The song was a hit. Then J. Cole apologizes after making a dookie diss track. Drake says, F that. 2 weeks later, he drops Push-Ups. The cover makes...
Again, I don't think on J. Cole's behalf. I know a lot of people are like, bro, why did he say sorry, bro? It's J. Cole. Nigga, he been saying sorry since sorry was sorry. Like, if you don't think that, his man, that's just who he is. So for him to do that, I didn't expect anything less. I knew it was going to happen, just didn't know when it was going to happen. That's all it was. I thought it was going to go a little longer.
Are you big stepping with a size 7 men's on, referencing the title of Lamar's 2022 album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? Then came the damn leak. The same day someone leaked Tailor-Made Freestyle, this track had AI Snoop Dogg and Tupac, which, what the f was he thinking? It also was just like,
that's what lost the fight.
Bad. Genuinely was a steaming pile of hot-ass dookie water. Drake mentions in the song, what the f is taking so long? Little did he know he was cooking with water while Kendrick was literally cooking with grease. April 30th, Kendrick then drops Euphoria. Not only did this man switch the song into multiple parts, which is something Drake loves to do, Kendrick plays therapist and dissects all of Drake's paranoia. He comes for his radio station pop standard of music, how he lies, and this is a song where he goes, what is it, the braids? And you call me a hater, but this man invented it. May 3rd, 616 drops more lyrics attacking Drake's friends and how they actually work for Kendrick. The song really comes for Drake's paranoia, even using a sample of Al Green's 1972 song, What a Wonderful Thing Love Is, which featured guitarist Teenie Hodges, who is also Drake's uncle. Drake drops Family Matters the same.
All right, I didn't know that one. That one's tough, man. You somebody uncle on your own beat, that's crazy.
Same night as 616, he comes for A$AP Rocky and The Weeknd. A$AP clapped at him in show of hands on...
And that's one of the main reasons why Drake lost. He wanted to fight everybody instead of fighting one person. I'm not worried about no goddamn Big Sean, A$AP Rocky, none of them right now. I'm fighting Kendrick Lamar. That's who I'm fighting. I'm not about to be doing this.
Future and Metro's follow-up second album, We Still Don't Trust You. The album also had the song with the same title featuring The Weeknd, who has his own beef with Drake. When Drake kept trying to sign him and he was like, nah, because Drake doesn't sign you to uplift your career. He uses you on his songs and kind of leaves you out to dry. And of course he comes for J. Cole and Kendrick. All these men have betrayed him in one way or another. And I'll get more into this song later when we see Whitney, Kendrick's fiance, in the music video. Then when you think it's all over, it ain't. Kendrick drops another song, and right after, like, I think minutes of Family Matters, he drops Meet the Grams. And it's
that picture's still crazy.
It's like poetry with a deep piano beat. I love this song. Each section is a letter to people in Drake's life. Not very like heartfelt, but absolutely a warning and pleading, trying to speak to other people close to him. His son Adonis, his mother, his father, and an unknown daughter that none of us knew about, but also not really surprised about. And I gotta speed this up. I only get so much time to talk about this. Then
have we got any more evidence on the daughter thing, bro? Like, real talk. Did we ever get any more evidence on the daughter?
I love this song. Each section is a letter to people in Drake's life. Not very like heartfelt, but absolutely a warning and pleading, trying to speak to other people close to him. His son Adonis, his mother, his father, and an unknown daughter that none of us knew about, but also not really surprised about. And I gotta speed this up. I only get so much time to talk about this. Then the next day, the man just won't quit. Kendrick drops Not Like Us, and here's my breakdown of its music video. The music video opens to Compton City Hall and Courthouse. As we know, Kendrick is from Compton, and we're gonna get a ton of Compton references in the video. I love this opening shot, silent as we're taken to the Compton courthouse, like Drake is standing trial against the people of Compton, LA, the Bay, California, for all the crimes he's done upon the West Coast, using AI Tupac as one example, and all of these star appearances are just witnesses to the trial. Then we get a black screen and chanting. It picks up with the chant and then it goes,
I am reincarnated.
I was stargazing. When goes on, I need all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli.
This is a preview to a new song coming. Perhaps another diss track. And God, if he delivers this song this year, we'd be having a good week. We all be eating good. We all hope this is a new song, and it sounds so good. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but the internet's right. He did do the same shit with the All Right music video, featuring a great snippet of a song that didn't release. Some say they hear Debbie Debs when I hear music sample in this, but I can't really hear it. But you let me know in the comments what you think. Additionally, in the verse, he mentions this.
High key, keep a horn on me. That Kamasi, IP, ownership, the blueprint is by me.
Kamasi is also a saxophonist, hence the keep a horn on me line. In this line about IP ownership and his blueprint, creatively, Kendrick can do whatever he really wants, not tied down by big labels, and he needs that freedom to make these ridiculously beautiful visual telling stories. In this scene, like the boogeyman, you can't get him in the shadows, only by the flickering lights or the swift flick of the lighter. This could also be a call out to Lil Wayne, always beginning his tracks with the old flick of the light.
Yeah. Bro, the light flick, is iconic. That should be like his trademark. Like when I hear that, I know I'm about to hear a Lil Wayne classic, bro. That, yeah. Don't do it like that.
Shadows only by the flickering lights. Or
I need that
swift
top
flick
though,
of the
low key.
lighter. This could also be a call out to Lil Wayne, always beginning his tracks with the old flick of the light.
Yeah.
As we know, Wayne and Drake were very close once upon a time.
They
Kendrick
actually
arrives at the
sounded
Silver
like when
Door,
they
and he does this
first got
knot,
into
that
it.
shave, and a haircut 2 bits. The earliest ABC News in-depth found on this song came out in 1899. It was called A Dark Town Cakewalk. Dark Town refers to black neighborhoods in Atlanta, Georgia, and cakewalk was generally recognized as a black American slave's way of mocking the behavior of white slave masters. So, comes from not good things. The sliding door opens to Tommy the Clown, who's big in LA. He crumps. To me, I think he started crumping. He grows a huge community.
He didn't start it, but he made it what it is.
Cool. He was also featured on stage dancing at Kendrick's Juneteenth concert doing DJ headset. He asked, "What's the password?" to which Kendrick says, "I see dead people." We know the Sixth Sense reference. Here he's also motioning that both Kendrick and Cole battle Ghost. In Euphoria, Kendrick asked, "Am I battling Ghost or AI?" And Haley Joel Osment was also featured in the 1999 movie AI. There's also double meaning here for Ghost admiring Tupac, but also clowning on Drake having Ghost Riders. Tommy says, "You late," which is likely a nod to Drake saying Kendrick was taking too long in the tailor-made freestyle. And this turntable is the Technics SL1200 MK2. The SL1200 is known as one of the most influential turntables. Africa Bambaataa and Grandmaster Flash both used it for scratching. Moby won't shut the hell up about it. It clearly is a very hot vintage turntable. The horns for Not Like Us begin playing, and with this great iconic font, I love this font, Kendrick looks so tired and just done.
Bro, I wonder if it's a Canadian Blue Jays hat on this boy right here, and he tied that around it.
With it. The people next to him are members of Tommy the Clown's crew called the T-Squad. And the woman dancing here is Envy, a member of the T-Squad. Peep all their shirts, like red, white, and blue, and this is a diss at Drake because he's Canadian, and Kendrick dropped this music video on July the 4th to remind everyone this is about him. Yeah, sure, why not? But it also represents the red and blue groups that I know you know. You can see the tied bandanas around the waist of the woman passing the Bible, also being blue and red intertwined. The thing is, Kendrick is bringing a small inkling of unity between both these groups in the wake of this song. Kendrick grew up around these gangs with close friends and family ties. The man had both these groups out during his Juneteenth concert. Everyone's wardrobe is so on point, and Kendrick is a visual storytelling genius who does not have to bring attention to it. He worked with the stylist Taylor McNeil, while Carissa Sanchez managed the wardrobe overall. It changes with every new location, but damn does my man love a sweatshirt. This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Their 4th of July sale's running now, and it's a great time to upgrade your mattress. You can get 30
We're not doing that.
Mattress plus 2 free pillows.
We're not doing that.
25% off site wide. Click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/rockstars to find out more about this limited time offer. He begins with the Willie Chiveraire Bad Boy track jacket, the white Chuck Taylor 70s. PG Lang is Kendrick and Dave Free's company that collaborated with Converse, offering a minimalist interpretation of the classic silhouette and 2 variations according to Hypebeast. A blue Dodgers hat wrapped in a Martine Rose
so it is
scarf.
a Dodgers hat.
And just so you know, Cheveraire's from Fresno, California, and the Dodgers are an LA-based baseball team. This video was more about uniting the entire California coast. It truly is all an ode to California. However, for British Jamaican designer Martine Rose, Kendrick and his cousin Baby Keem are collaborating on limited edition collection with Martine Rose, so that's why she's making an appearance. Kendrick says, "Man down," calling Amber Lamps, tell him breathe, bro. My family and I say Amber Lamps because of this wild video from back in the day.
Bring Amber Lamps.
But this also works as a double entendre, hinting at Amber Alerts, which is the alert we get for missing children. And we'll see a lot of references and alleged jabs at Drake being a P3DO. You get it.
I've just about had enough of you.
He also says, nail to the cross, you walk around like Tizo. This means he crucified Drake, and a small reference to Tizo Touchdown, who's known to wear nails in his hair, and I love him. You know what? We don't have enough time. We don't have all day. So I'll go through what we see, and if the images coincide with the lyrics, then I'll break it down. Then in the next scene, it's black and white. The only light is coming from the car's headlights, and we can make out the silhouette of a man in black with white letters spelling out Compton on his hat. This man could be the physical representation of Compton. This man in the mask is creeping up on Kendrick and immediately yanked back before making any contact. The scene is similar to Drake's music video for Family Matters, which features the van from Good Kid, Mad City being crushed. The man in the mask references Drake's Dark Lane demo tapes where he's wearing the same gear. The man being mysteriously yanked back could be representing how Compton, the man dancing, always will have his back. Something higher is protecting maybe Kendrick, or he's untouchable, as he says, certified boogeyman.
I'm the one that up to score with him.
Next, we see Kendrick doing push-ups in what I assume is a prison cell with cinder blocks. This is a call out to Drake's diss track push-ups. He's also done about 17 or 17 and a half push-ups, but doesn't go over 18. He stands up, holds, and returns promise to finish more, which could symbolize the age of women Drake has allegedly been into, never going over 18. Before you say we're overanalyzing this music video, Kendrick did these things intentionally. This man has turned his music videos into short films. Everything is intentional. Everything in this shot is there for a reason. I firmly believe it. And what's interesting in this scene is the choice of doing a split screen. Above, he's performing the push-ups, but below, he's sitting and contemplating. It could signify that Drake on the surface is always busy, building himself up, distracting himself from what's happening below the surface, questioning his motives and morals. Also, the lyrics here mention say Drake,
above, so
you like
below.
him young, with him in a prison cell implying that he's doing something illegal. Kendrick even does this little hand motion that Drake did with that little young girl online. He also warns them from cell block 1 because famously inmates in prison hate P3DOs. He mentions Party Next Door is doing drugs and Baca has a weird case. Baca has past ties in human trafficking and assault charges, and Drake mentions him in songs occasionally. He's also a member of Drake's OVO crew. I also like this scene with him in a cot, speakers and records, a term painting perhaps. Watch Bree Jane theorize on TikTok that the painting was turned because this dropped the day of Michael Rubin's white party where he sent wild paintings as invitations. If Kendrick was invited, he'd kept his invitation turned around as a big shove it to the whole corporation and industry running. The speakers are a pair of vintage speakers. LA's vintage audio store Rewind Audio gave the video these vintage audio tools along with the turntables at the beginning of the music video. It also feels like this scene is insinuating that even in prison, Kendrick wouldn't lose his artistry. He'd still be surviving, thriving, and just being creative. Then Kendrick starts whoop, 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 whoop. Pretty on the nose here, especially with the disclaimer at the bottom. OVO is Drake's crew, October's very own. Their mascot is the owl, hence why Kendrick's beating it up, and the disclaimer says OV hoes. Also, the owl is a piñata, which I assume is another dig at Drake's attraction to younger women. Also, gotta love the Loewe sequin shorts. Good job. And Kendrick's next scene is Martine Rose, How's It Hanging shirt, singing Why You Trolling Like a Bitch, Ain't You Tired? We go from one kid activity to the next. Kendrick is dancing on the hopscotch. Again, this alludes to Drake being attracted to minors. The internet found this and ran with it that Kendrick resembles the whack meme guy.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His foot stance.
That's kind of tough because he was saying that. He was like, nah, I don't rock with Drake like that. I don't like nothing he do.
Whack. Me, I'm tight.
Which we all know Kendrick's hating.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that
He's
you
the
talk.
#1
I
hater.
hate the way
During
that
this
you
scene, he
dress. I hate
skips
the
the
way that
6
you
while
sneak
dancing. This
If I
doesn't
catch your
feel
flight, gonna be
intentional,
direct.
but I
Don't
believe
hate
it
the
is
bitches
because
you
Drake
fuck
is
with.
the
We
6
gonna
god.
get
There are
these
10
bitches.
spots on the hopscotch. 10 hits the pinata. And
Bro, I
1,
might
2,
have
3,
Bro, I might have to do a reaction to the actual music video.
4, 5 plus
I might
5
have to.
gives us 10. 10 is very significant in this music video, and it could point to OVO, October's very own, and October is the 10th month. What else could mean for the 10? I guess Roman numerals could be it. Additionally, because I'm terminally online, I came across a TikTok a while ago of a woman discussing how in A minor on a piano, there are no black keys. You're only playing the white one. So this is yet another slight diss at Drake being half white. There's also something I love here about it being echoed by the crowd over the masses at what I think is still the courthouse we saw at the beginning. We see it later and it's hard to make it out, but Kendrick is in the crowd, and that's because it's never been about Kendrick. You're supposed to be focusing on everybody else in this image except for Kendrick. It's been about the people of Compton always. However, you know, this song is about Drake, but normally it's for Compton and the people. Then we glimpse the Ferrari driven by Kendrick. In the passenger seat is DJ Mustard, who made the beat, the producer of the song. He's also
Appreciate it much.
So why this scene is funny to me is Drake boasts about his Ferrari 24/7, making it fly at concerts, showcasing the yellow Ferrari in the Upset music video that Kendrick is likely poking fun within this scene. What's even more funny about mimicking the Upset music video, in this scene of the song, Drake says, I still got like 7 years of doing what I want, which was released in 2018. So more like 6 years, buddy. And let me tell you, he's upset. I'm upset. $50 on my head is disrespect. Ugh, I used to like that song so much. In the next scene, we're taken to Tam's, his hometown burger spot, which remarkably had a 30 to 40% increase in sales due to this music video.
Dang.
Inside, he's rocking his damn fine Martine Rose track jacket. The jacket says SS 2024, but it looks like it says 8/8 2024, which could be an album drop, and I think we're all praying. The dancer accompanying him and DJ Mustard is Storm DeBarge. She also joined Kendrick on stage during his Juneteenth performance, and she's also another Cali native. When he says pussy, she does the sign language for it, and I love her for that. At a closer look, Mustard is wearing a Toronto Blue Jays hat, which in parts of LA they do rock. Mustard said this was a nod to the Baldwin Village, aka the Jungles, where he grew up, not a jab at Drake. We're briefly back at the courthouse dancing in front of the masses. He's rocking with this ghetto rodeo baseball hat. They're a Latin-owned LA-inspired clothing brand, and if you haven't recognized by now, everything in this music video is an homage to the West Coast, baby. Not the Pacific Northwest, because
what's that, bro?
That's where I'm from. In the same shot, but later in the video, we see some nice cameos, Roddy Ricch and YG. We also see Thundercat, and me and Thundercat get our tattoos at the same tattoo shop by the same guy, but we have yet to run into each other. And then we see Steve Lacy, Roddy Ricch, Compton, YG, Compton, Thundercat, Compton, Steve Lacy, Compton. All these folks are Cali natives and Compton raised, and there's a reason for that. There's also Brandon T. Jackson from Percy Jackson, which I didn't notice, y'all did. He's from Detroit, but I mean, that doesn't matter. The song's for everyone. Well, not everyone, but mostly everyone. We're then taken to a bunch of shipping containers, a bunch of white shipping containers, and this could suggest they're accusing Drake of sex trafficking, something we know could be tied to Baca. They have vents or AC units, which why the hell would normal containers need something like that? So we see what they're pointing to. Also, when we see the shipping containers, they're normally different colors, whereas here they're all white, which could suggest the internal beef Kendrick mentions Drake has with himself being black and white. Additionally, this music video dropped during Michael Rubin's white party, which many celebrities attended, including Drake. So yeah.
Bro, imagine being at the party, bro. Drake over there, you know, y'all all turning up, bro. You reach over there, you grab the cell phone, bro. You hit your cell phone, and it's going on. Yo, what is this? What they done did? Drake, yo, man, you see this? He done dropped it while we here at the all-white party, man. God, dog.
You get it.
Everybody got to watch it,
the
too.
The shipping containers say Bridgetown, Barbados. Either they're going there or just arrived, but regardless, we know who also comes from Barbados. Bad girl Riri, who Drake longed for forever. And now Riri just does not like him because she's with A$AP Rocky. And he's
which is a beautiful couple.
Some great folks outside the shipping containers like NBA star DeMar DeRozan, who's also name-dropped here on the song. Another Compton native who played for the Toronto Raptors from 2009 to 2018. Tyrone Williams and Keita the Great. Firstly, Williams was injured in a car accident 2 weeks before shooting this, and look at that work. My boy's getting it. Keita the Great has been dancing online since he looked like this. And also, peep the YouTube channel that this page came from. It's the official T Squad, the group we saw at the beginning. Also, both are from California. We then get a cameo from co-director Dave Free looking scrumdiddlyumptious. Kendrick is wearing a suit while Dave Free is wearing just a white tank that resembles the Future at Metro Boomin cover for We Don't.
That's tough. We don't trust you. And Dave Free, oh my God, that's a good one.
Don't trust you. Don't know if it's planned, but it does look like it. The woman dancing on the tightrope is Charm LaDonna, who also helped with the dance numbers throughout the music video. The background looks like Drake's 2013 album, Nothing Was the Same, and I like this depiction of her finding balance between both, which could poke fun at the fact that Drake is so lost and can't find his own balance. Maybe he couldn't find that balance once he made Nothing Was the Same, because that's an entire album about never being able to go back. He's too far up. Outside with a different group of folks, some are wearing this TDE hat, that's Top Dog Entertainment. This is the record label Kendrick departed from in 2022. But clearly, no hard feelings because the other members of TDE are SZA, J-Rock, Absol, and Schoolboy Q. And in this scene, we actually see Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, Absol, Anthony Top Dog Tiffith, the label founder, Musa,
SZA was
and
at
Terrence Punch Henderson.
the what's the name too?
Kendrick and his fiancee Whitney looking melancholy before changing to a cheerful tone. The important part is not only is this household a two-parent household, unlike Drake's original upbringing, but Whitney is wearing a tank, often referred to as a wife beater, which we all feel is intentional since Drake alleged in Family Matters that Kendrick hit and abused his fiancee. This is Kendrick's way of putting to rest the narrative that he abused his partner. My mom told me this could be the grandma's house, Estelle. Notice the family photos and the plastic furniture. Kendrick drops a lot of stuff on her in his songs, and it was hard for him when she passed. I also know from photos of my grandma's house, it looked exactly like this, so I believe this could be a Southern grandma's house. He then shows off a real owl and then puts it back into its cage like he's doing with Drake right now. I also love the juxtaposition of Kendrick's family, friends, and community all having fun, cheering, and feeling safe knowing the OVO owl Drake is behind bars. And that's it for my breakdown on Kendrick Lamar's video for Not Like Us.
All right, man, that was a decent video, man. I might need to go ahead and just check out the actual music video and put it up on here. I didn't do it just because the simple fact is, man, I was out of town when it dropped. So I was like, I was working, so I couldn't really, you know, do any videos on it. So I might have to check it out, bro. I feel like everybody, I don't care, bro. We're going to do it. We're going to do a video on it. But, man, all in all, this was a good breakdown. I mean, I hope what they saying is true. You know, I don't like second guessing, doing stuff like that. But at the end of the day, bro, Drake, bro, take the loss. And I'm hearing rumors right now. You talking about making another one, coming back for some more. Hey, you one of them buster niggas who come around the block who act like just because you didn't, I mean, because you lost yesterday, today is your day to win. It's not. You still the same buster. Like, that's what it is. But, man, thank y'all guys for checking out this video, man. If y'all guys did enjoy it, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you never miss another solid upload, man. We're reacting all day long and all season. So we'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.